Hey, what's up? This is the tutorial for probably the most famous card trick in the world. It's called the invisible deck. Basically, this magician goes up to the spectator and says he turned over one card upside down in the deck before he did this trick, and asks the spectator to think of any card they want. There's no forces, there's no nothing, just say, pick any card you want. And mind you, the spectator is holding the deck this entire time so that the magician can't do any sleight of hand. And say they choose the 7 of diamonds. The spectator is holding the deck the entire time. The magician takes the deck, opens it up, and spreads through, and all the cards are face down except one card, which is their card, the 7 of diamonds. And this can be done with any card, there's no force, and it can be done as many times as you like. This is the tutorial, and we're going to get into the needed supplies in just a sec. Alright, these are the supplies you need for the invisible deck. Of course, first and foremost, you need a deck of playing cards. It can be any deck of playing cards you can buy at Walmart, wherever you want. Next thing you're going to need is a flip-flop. Try to get the right foot. It works best. It does work with the left foot, but it works best with the right. Next thing you're going to need is the Star Wars Force Unleashed 2 Special Edition. It's actually the metal case that you can get. It will not work with the regular case. You have to get the nice metal and awesome metal case. Next thing you need is a orange guitar pick. Next thing is a dime, American dime. You're also going to need some carpet, and you're going to need the Xbox 360 Halo Reach. Buy it new. Old copies won't work. Used copies won't work. You gotta buy it new. And last but not least, you're going to need this. It is invisible spray paint. This is pretty much the main thing. If you know how to do the Balducci levitation, you know about the invisible spray paint. So now that you know what all you need, let's get into the construction. Alright, now the construction for this is actually very, very simple. Take all your objects except the deck of cards and invisible spray paint. Set those aside for a second. But take all those other objects and lay it in front of you. You're going to need to stare at them approximately for about 3 minutes. Make sure there's no one inside the room as well. But just stare at it for approximately 3 minutes. And that's the first step. Basically, the next step is actually pretty much the final step. So we're going to get into that right now. Alright, what you're going to do now is take your invisible spray paint and you're going to open it up and spray all over the entire deck. Front and back, make sure you get nice, a lot of coating, okay? Once that's done, you have to let it dry for a little bit. Let it sit for about 25 to 30 years. That should be enough. So once you have that done, you should be all prepared. Right, now that was the construction. This is what you should have by the end of it. The invisible deck. Once you actually get this invisible deck, you can put it in your pocket, you can put it in, if you have a shirt pocket, you can put it there, and the performance is very easy. Basically, you just walk up to a person, hand them the invisible deck, and say, pick any card you want. Now, what you gotta do first is actually stop time and actually get inside of their brain. I don't know why you have to actually stop time to get inside your brain, but you have to do that anyway. And actually psychologically and mentally, brainily force them to choose the card that you're going to force. Okay? So let's say we're going to force the 7 of diamonds again. So you get inside their head, force the 7 of diamonds, and bam. come back in their brain, unfreeze time apparently, and the rest is just acting. It's pretty much a self-working trick. So hope you have fun with this, and that is the Invisible Deck. Feel free to PM me. If you know me personally, feel free to ask a question to me personally. I'll be glad to help. Thank you very much. Peace.